Alright, so this will be the jungle video I make, and this was actually the flex game I played with Gubbins, 9, and Mari. I know I'm playing Reksai, and you're not the biggest fan of Reksai, but I mean, you can pretty much do what I'm about to do this game on any of the jungles you play, whether it's, Hecarim, whether it's Viego, Vi, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Now, Rek'Sai does have a little bit of a different playstyle. You can still do the full clear reactive jungling playstyle, and that's usually what I tend to do. But in lower MMRs, it's so easy just to get like free kills and ganks, especially if they use their flash. So this game specifically was, I think the enemy team had, the jungle was diamond, the ADC was diamond, and the mid was like Emerald 1 or Diamond 4 like last season or something. So, it's a good practice game. I wanted to play on one of my higher ranked accounts just so that we got like the best practice possible. But even like players of that rank will make so many mistakes. So like if we're playing scrims in platinum or whatever, platinum or gold, we really should be playing more aggressive, even if it's a competitive stage. Because if we're playing competitive, they're still going to make mistakes, whether they think they will or not. So, I start red here because I know it's Yasuo top, and I can always, like, if bot's really aggressive, what I can do is I can end up just doing a 3 camp and gank bot. So, I keep my pathing open here. I know I can either go top for the free melee kill, or I can go bot for the free kill here. So I see how aggressive they're playing. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna get prio. So instead of going to Krugs, I actually go to Raptors here, because I'm constantly watching bot. Right now I really can't do anything. If I was playing like a different jungler like Shaco, I could probably gank level 2 here, but I'm playing Reksai, I need level 3. Same with like Hecarim, right? You would need level 3. So I end up getting that level 3, and then I go straight bot. I know for a fact they have no vision, but I popped the Oracle anyway. So yeah, I end up just flashing, because it's just free. My Jinx gets excited, it's GG. So we get the double kill on the Jinx, which is like, if this happened in, the plat gold scrims, it'd pretty much be GG. And to make sure I don't lose anything, I actually end up shoving the wave in here for XP. So, I could go right away to my top side, but like I think it's better for me to get the XP, because like I only have 14 CS, right? So that's what I do, and I go straight top. And I think right here could be a learning moment for you as well, Matt, because I tend to see that you commit to your camp. Like if you start a camp, you will always finish it, but I'm watching top. I never watch myself take the camp. I'm just watching to see what goes on here. This guy's pretty fucking low. So yeah, I leave my blue to go help Gubbins. He actually hits a really good stun. Yeah, this guy, like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he just ints. So, because I left my blue, I end up getting another kill, and then I shove mid in again. Not only to help my laner, but to get that XP, the sweet XP. So, I know bot Cho'Gath has no flash, because, I'm watching and stuff. I know that Jhin has flash, because when I flashed on him, he just insta-died, right? So, I end up going straight bot. I think in chat we were counting these summoners as well. See, our Jhin hits a really nice tornado there. And then this guy just drops. And yeah, at this point my Jinx is just so fed. She's just 4-0. Or 4-1, I guess. So, the game looks really good. And I'm staying equal in level to this Lee Sin just by getting so many minions. Like, this is like the 3rd wave I've pushed in, right? So I'm not scared of this Lee Sin at all. I know that I'm Rek'Sai and I'm just stronger. So I just stay bot and get my Jinx more fed. And then I try to look to dive this guy, but then I see Cho, so I'm like, fuck that, I'm not going to dive. I get the hell out of there. But now we know that Jhin has no flash. Oh yeah, and I drop, but our Jinx gets a kill, so it's worth. So, we're chilling. So, instead of getting my camps, which, I think most lower MMR junglers would just like farm because all their camps are up. I know that this guy's on the Herald because it's the only, or I guess the Grubs. It's the only play that makes sense. Like I was just bought for so long, any decent jungler will go to those Grubs. So KK ends up getting aids because all of them are mid. I do see my Janna, so like I'm considering going in, but I just decide against it. It's like not the greatest play. I got him off Grubs at the end of the day, so like whatever. Now I just have to take it. Cho'Gath is there, so I end up just perma farming, unfortunately. I feel like I could have maybe gone mid sooner. Yeah, I see this guy recalling after the Grubs, and it's just free. So we get one kill there. And then we get another one here. And like this is the strength of reksai. I don't even die here. I get a good flash. And then it's just GG. My Mundo ends up getting the triple, so. This is the power of reactive jungling. Like I could have easily just took my camps AFK, but anytime I see an opportunity, I will go for it. We know that Cho has no flash, so you know we have to be going for that. And because I did that, now I have 3 winning lanes basically. Mid's not winning, but they will be soon, so. Now I can take my camps because there's actually nothing going on the map. So I hit level 6. I see mid is getting shoved in pretty hard, so I decide, yeah, I'm going to try and make a play happen here. And at the last second, I see that this was warded, so I end up just taking a reset. So what's on the map now? We have the dragon on the map, and we have a bot lane with no flashes, basically. So we find Lee Sin taking the scuttle. And I just chase him. We get a good stun from Cinder there, and this guy just drops. I just end up ulting him. And then I completely ignore this Cho to help my team. Like, I could have sat and, like, tried to kill him, but, like, what good is that going to do? You know? Like, I'm just a reksai without ult, so I just fucking ignore him and walk and help my team. Which I think is something we can also learn from, because when I watch the replays from our scrims, I see a lot of people just kind of fighting on their own instead of trying to play as a team. I think it's really important just to, like, be a cohesive unit. You know, you're just way stronger as a group, so. I mean, this game's actually in the elo that the scrims will be in. I guess it's a little higher. It was Platinum 1, I believe, in Flex, but I think a few people were higher in solo. Like, our Mundo is GM, and the enemy team has a few diamonds, but. So yeah, there's no objectives on the map, and my team is also not on the map, so this is a good time to farm, right? If you look at my CS, it's not terrible either. You know, for having 11 KP at 10 minutes, like having, you know, after this camp, 6 CS a minute, like that's fine. It's actually quite good in my opinion. You know, if I was playing a jungler with a better clear, you know, I could easily have 70 at this point, right? So yeah, I end up just looking for Jhin here. He's kind of overextended. For some reason, he didn't burn flash. I mean, if I was him, I would have just flashed there. But I think he thought he was dead regardless. I don't know. I was kind of not thinking there. So instead of doing Scuttle or Raptors, I just insta-back for this grub. I see top is diveable. This guy just explodes, so. I guess it's important there as you're moving to topside to watch this wave that my Mundo is crashing. Like, this is a free dive 100% of the time. Like, taking grubs is, I guess, the safe play. But, you know, if I dive top, I'm just going to get grubs anyway, so I might as well do it, right? So, yeah, that's what we did. We just molest him. And then we head back towards the grubs. Because because they're free at this point. You know, as I'm on grubs, I'm still watching the map just in case there's anything I can take advantage of, right? So. We end up getting the grubs. And this was kind of a mistake by me. I was thinking about going bots. I was thinking about going bot there to help my team, but I probably should have just like stuck to my camps and then made my way bot. But it's fine because I end up getting the kill mid. And then I can just go straight bot anyway. When the enemy's pushing in a wave like that, you need to like be there. So yeah, we prevent the dive on the Janna. It's all good. Then this guy just like hard ints. Oh, and then I hard int. Yeah, okay. I remember this play. This was my mistake. I thought I had the damage for this. I'm like, well, I have flash, and this guy just got cooked. So I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I'm just going to kill this guy, and then flash out to my Janna. But I just get kicked in the face, and I die. But, you know, if he didn't have kicked, that would have been a great play. But, you know, I was just, like, kind of inting. Like, I shouldn't have gone in there. And Jinx tries to get the kill. Doesn't connect, all good. So now we're bot set for Dragon again. Gubbins ends up getting a really good kill mid. You know, I'm really not scared of anybody here. I know I have my whole team, so I just start the Dragon. Try to impact bot, doesn't work. I fall back to my camps. You know, if I was a jungle main, I could probably do what I did this game with a little more efficiency. You know, I think I could probably be up like 3 or 4 more camps from where I am now. Anyway, I look bot. I see they're pushing in a wave, and I also see that this tower is like 1 HP. So I come to Shadow. I think this is like a slight mistake. Just because like I'm on vision. Like, I just like waste so much time. But like these people are bad, so I know we can just dive them and get the tower. So instead of doing my camps, I just go for the dive. And then yeah, I live. And then I know we can get this tower as well. I end up dropping just barely. But we get the tower and 2 kills, so it's like super worth in my opinion. You know, if I was Lee Sin, I would be on Herald at this point. I'm not sure if he was. But yeah, he was on Herald, which is fine. I'm fine dropping it. Like they're really not strong enough to use Herald. So now I fall back to my camps. Only 20 CS behind the Lee Sin, like, and he has 4 KP, I have 16, so like it's like worth it in my opinion. We're still the same level because I keep pushing in waves, you know, getting the minion XP and stuff. I end up deciding to Shadow top here. You know, I really don't have a play anywhere else, so I might as well like Shadow this guy. Yeah, this Yasuo is just like inting. Like he's not allowed to be this far up. And he just drops. Then I see mid, so I end up just walking straight to mid. I drop this Krugs. And my team ends up dropping, but like it's still... Oh, I thought Raptors were up, never mind. Yeah, I really can't do anything here, so... I call Syndra mid. Syndra gets a good kill on the Lee Sin here. Not quite, but I'm looking for it. I didn't see this guy, I was kind of tunnel visioned here. But we end up like doing the best we can. So that guy drops. And my Mundo TP's in. I end up ulting the Mel to get in the fight. And then I just ignore the Mel because she's dead. And I just go for the Jhin. I end up having to like do some little fleet footwork action and get the fuck out of there. But you know, I tried. That's pretty much all that happens for the rest of the game. I think we can watch... Let's just watch like this last team fight, I guess. Yeah, we have our Mundo flank here. It's just winning. Reksai Syndra is also like a god tier combo as well, because the Minaka makes the stun so easy to hit. And I think they FF at this point, and that's the game.